Hey everybody, excuse my co-host today, Mr. King Pharaoh the Cat. Don't excuse him, go follow him. King King Pharaoh, Pharaoh Pharaoh the Cat Dakat. Go follow him. He gonna probably be coming in and out of here at some time. But I just wanted to come and do a quick, not a quick short video, but do a video about how to deal with your enemies, how to deal with people who try to harm you, um, how to deal in situations where, excuse me, I'm going to be working at the same time, but how to deal in situations where a relationship that you have had for a long time, it could be a short time, but one that you really thought was um, just a positive or a good relationship or a dream relationship ends or needs to end. Because one of two things: either the persons don't appreciate you anymore, or they feel that you don't appreciate them anymore, or you have been misusing them. I've had many circumstances and situations in my life. I'm 51 years old, going on 52, and so I've known a lot of people. I'm very friendly. I'm very sociable. I am outgoing. So I've known an extreme amount of people over my time. I am from a particular play area, which I say inner city, but I was educated and everything in a different area, more in the suburban area, which kind of put me in a couple different, areas and spaces and around all types of people. So for that, I believe I'm blessed. But in that also makes me a unicorn, right? And what I mean by that is I am one of those few people who was born and raised in poverty, um, went through all kinds of stuff, just all kinds of stuff, abuse, living from home to home, not being raised by my single mother, until I was almost a teen. And then the things that I went through there. So a lot of the things that I've been through in life have of course, shaped who I am, and how I am and how strong I am. And I have realized now for is what you consider strength and what you consider what you want to do and who you want to be to other people. They don't necessarily always want that person that you are becoming. A lot of times people only want the person that you were. For whatever reason that was, it could be something personal within them, it could be something personal within you, but they generally want you to stay who you used to be. And because of that, as you get older, as you get wiser, as you start trying to do things to better yourself, you will see that people's attitudes towards you will begin to change. The treatment towards you may change. And then, it will become evident that these are people that you no longer should have in your life, especially to have immediate access to you. I tell people all the time, and I say this saying, I'm sure you guys have heard it. Everyone doesn't deserve to be in the front row of the theater of your life. That is a true statement. Even also use it as a closet, right? Every outfit or every piece of clothing that you wear doesn't deserve to be in the front of the closet, because some things can be worn all year round. Some things are just seasonal items. So I kind of look at people and relationships in that same way. I'm gonna see if I can get this lighting better because it's dark. I'm filming out on vacation. Well, technically workcation. But okay, this may be a little better. So, anywho, so you just have to, get to a point. If you have to decide who's more important for you, who's more important to you. If a relationship or relationships, if people do not feed your spirit and your soul in a positive way, then that is definitely a relationship you should not be fighting to keep and fighting to have. I know a lot of times it's hard to hear because it could be with your best friend for over 20, 30, 40, 50 years. It could be sometime with your spouse. It could be with your mate. It could be with your parent. It could be with your relative. It could be with your sibling. All of those people could be fitting in this space, and where you know it's time to let them go. And how do you do that when it's, of course, those immediate ones? Especially, I'll just say, if you grow up in a black family as well, where we kind of, let me see if I can get some light in, where we kind of put this stigma on us. Is that better? Yeah, put this stigma on us about just blood is thicker than water, and always treat your family and don't turn on your family and all that. And I think that's one of the biggest injustices that we could do to ourselves, especially as black people. I think it is mental abuse, and I think it's sometimes physical abuse to tell someone to force themselves to be in relationship and communication with a person or people that mistreat them, that they feel unhappy around, and that don't have genuine care and concern for them, just because they could trace their bloodline to their being related. I think that is an injustice. I think that is unfair. And I think, like I said, it is mental abuse. I did that for years with family members of mine, where I just continue to forgive them, continue to overlook a lot of things. Now, let me get this clear. I ain't perfect. I ain't saying that. But what I am saying, and what I will be honest about, is I am definitely someone who has no problem acknowledging what her flaws may be, accepting herself as she is, and then being honest with the person and saying, hey, these things about me, I could potentially change, and I'm probably okay with those things needing to change. But these things about me, I love about me, and I don't think they need to change, and I'm not changing them for you. So since that's the case, then guess what? You and I don't need to be doing this thing called friendship, cousinship, sistership, brothership, mothership, like that, daddyship, any of that anymore. Not in the way that we were doing it, because this relationship isn't conducive to my growth. That takes a lot of strength, and it takes a lot of power to be able to then, because you're going to have to stand up against all of the old school people in your family who tell you you shouldn't be like that. I'm going to tell you, you should be however you feel you need to be for your own personal well-being and mental health and growth. If that means releasing some people, release them. I have made these changes in my life they started about 5 years ago. The latest has been, of course, maybe a year or two ago. But I can say, and I will tell y'all, I am in the happiest place I have been in my life. Things aren't perfect, no. I have other things, because of course, when God cleans up in one place, there may be a mess coming in another place. So there are things, but guess what? If I was dealing with the mess and the stress and the unnecessary interactions and unhappiness that I was normally dealing with those people, I probably wouldn't be able to be going through and getting through the things that I'm going through and getting through now. So that's another thing that I say. Like, you got other stuff that's probably going to be better and beneficial to you that you could be doing. So you don't need to be giving your mental energy to people that are not going to be doing anything for you, not trying to make your life any better, and really they would want to make your life worse. So what they say, don't let people live rent-free in your head. That's what I'm saying. Don't let them live rent-free in your head or in your spirit, okay? Don't feel guilty about making the best decisions for you, because if you don't look out for you, who's going to look out for you? And if you've been doing things the same way for years in and years out, right? And it's still, and you right back in the same place, having the same story and talking about the same thing with these same people, then it says to me that you're potentially a little bit insane. Because what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same things over and over and expecting a different result. So this person showed you who they are. Believe it. And make the adjustments that you need to make in your life and what you do so that you can get the things out of life that you desire and that you deserve. None of us know when our last day is, right? And since we don't know that, why should we waste our time on people and being in places that are not going to serve us in a positive, healthy way? It makes no sense. I'm here to tell you, I'm sure when I share this video or when this video is released or whatever, there'll be people that see me and know me, and they'll have, whatever their take is on what I'm saying, because some of them are the people, that I potentially released. And I really don't care what they think. I have a right to, of course, my opinion. I know from me, I know from the soul of me, the core of me, my goal is to be good to people. My goal is to treat people good, and my goal is to help people. Now, in that, don't make me perfect, but secondly, sure enough ain't gonna make me no fool. So when I decide or I realize that in my desire to be helpful, in my desire to do things and try to uplift other people, the people don't want it, or they're taking it the wrong way, or they're trying to live in the past about who I used to be and what I used to do, then that's their issue. And I am not at all going to continue to feed into that. When I work with people and I talk to people, and from the coaching standpoint, that is one of the key things that I always bring up and say. You have to determine who it is that you want to be in this moment and moving forward, right? Once you determine that, it is your responsibility to be committed to being that person in the moment and moving forward. And anybody and anything that wants to take you backwards, that is who you have to release and remove. Period, point blank. If you don't, then guess what? That's self-inflicted pain. Sometimes maybe you want one thing more than you want the other. So maybe you want the person more than you want the personal happiness, and the peace within. Then, hey, then keep on abusing yourself. I'm going to tell you, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody thinks about what my decision making is. If you can go to my website. I am a free thinker. I think for myself. I learn for myself. I experience for myself. And then I make decisions from that. Yes, I work with other people. I work with the intuitives. I work with an advisor. I work with a therapist. I work with people to help me understand how to move forward with the thoughts that are going on, and to help me improve on how I may or may not have used to do things. That is very important. All of those are important. I believe a therapist is important for everybody, especially if you grew up in the Black community, because we have so many myths and we have so many traditions and things that we do and have been taught, especially from my generation, that were really, really harmful to us. And we really need to work on that and fix that stuff, those damages that happen within us being children who just kind of listen and go along with what the parents say, which we should follow directions. But at the same time, as you learn, you should know, hey, that person gave me the best advice that they had at the time based on what was told to them. But now as I use my free thinking mind, I realize that isn't best. That wasn't best for me at the time. So I'm going to change that now. And then I'm going to do different with my children and then my grandchildren. And hopefully everybody will do differently. Not be soft. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the mental abuse that a lot of us in Black families, we do to each other by holding us hostage with the terms of blood is thicker than water. And you can't never get another this. And you right. And if they're going to treat me the way they've been treating me, I don't want this one and I don't want another one. So, hey, best decision in the world to me. So, I just wanted to come on. I haven't been on. I'm going to put this on all my platforms. Of course, if you don't know who I am or what I do, this 2022 has been a great year for me. But by trade and by definition, I am an entrepreneur of a financial and professional services company. I am a part owner of a beauty, health and wellness business as well. I am a business coach, financial coach, credit coach, and even a personal growth coach. I am those as well, certified with a certificate as well, and not one from all these fake whatever they be getting. But anyway. So, and then I'm also a philanthropist. That is where my heart is. I am a founder of a 501c3 nonprofit organization called Code Pink Productions, Inc. And we do all types of work within the community to help serve those in the community, the underserved in the community, as well as small businesses and those battling health issues. So that is who I am. I hold several degrees. I hold a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and 2 certifications, graduate certifications, as well as certification as a life coach. So you're not speaking to someone or listening to someone who is kind of just talking out the side of their neck. I'm going to only be myself. I'm not going to be fronting and flossing and all that stuff that you see a lot of people do. To each his own. Doesn't take away any of my accolades, doesn't take away any of my success, doesn't affect what my portfolio looks like. I just don't feel that the people who are only attracted to that is probably who I want attracted to me. I want to, I'm authentic. I want to share the truth, be the truth, live the truth, and present the truth. I don't want to further infect my community by making them think the most important things are the flashy things and the labels and the big cars and big houses and all these things. All of these things are stuff that we all deserve. But I believe that we need to be taught also in deserving it, we need to know how to work legally for it and to obtain those things that we want legitimately. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going to give you the harsh truth, but whatever I talk to you about, whatever I share, is going to be, factual knowledge from my research, my experience, and the information that I have obtained. You're going to be able, I'm not going to talk to you about something that I don't know about. I will refer you to someone if that is the case. But hey, I'm the person for you. You should follow, you should subscribe, you should definitely share. If you want to get some straight factual advice, information, upliftment, motivation, then you definitely want to add me to somebody that you follow. If you want to get all the other stuff, the glitz and the glam and this and that. And I do that, and you may see that here and there, but that is not what I want to define me. So you will rarely see me presenting those things. I want to present things to you to allow you to be better, to become better, to build your finances, to build your mental health and strength, and to just build you a place in this world, in this time, and where you can enjoy each and every opportunity that you are given. And that does not mean kissing the butt of nobody. That does not mean being in a space and environment of anybody who does not make you happy. So that being said, y'all gonna have to tune in because I'm going to my reunion. And I just pray. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna come in with positive energy. But like I said, I am me. And I ain't for everybody. And I'm okay with that. So God bless you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope that the information I gave helps someone. And remember, as I always say, so I have an app on iOS, which is Apple App Store now. It's coming soon. It's under development now for Google Play and Android. But it's called Ask Mo. Mo Knows. I call it a solutions app because in it, all of the things, the experience that I have either through education, knowledge, work, or life experiences, and knowledge that I have gained, it is all that information is there. If you know me personally, you know everybody just says, hey, I'm the fixer. I'm just a overflowing well of knowledge. So I, with this app, all the information that I have tested, things that I have done, experiences, so you're going to get to benefit from the brews that I got, because then I'm going to share that information with you. Finances, taxes, college financial aid, home buying, do's and don'ts, just all those different things, little things that we go through that we don't be knowing for sure who we should ask about or who we should ask the question to, because it's not all the way professional, but it deals with the profession and things like that. That that is on the Ask Mo Knows app. It is constantly more information being added. They're basically frequently asked questions, and then the answers are there. If that does not suit what you're looking for, you are able to ask a question yourself. And if it's a short answer, you will be given a short answer. If it warrants a consultation, you will then be sent the link to book a consultation with me. So that's that. Thanks again. And remember to remain in peace and not in pieces. This has been your girl, Monique J, CEO. What does that stand for? Choose exceptional options. God bless.